Hey guys, Kat Calm here with Studio Sweat On Demand, and I am so excited to bring you this mobility and stretching session. It is going to be absolutely amazing. All you need to do this workout is your body, and I suggest an exercise mat and maybe a towel because we might sweat a little bit as we go. We're going to start with dynamic stretching and then move into isometric holds. So let's get ready to flow. All right, guys, so we're gonna stand really tall to start. Take your shoulder blades down and back, and then you're going to take your left hand and you're just gonna bring it up. Take it all the way across your body. Perfect. Stop there, and then you're gonna rotate the other direction. Now watch what I do here. I'm gonna take my palm, I'm gonna flip it down as I rotate back. Right here, we're gonna roll it the other direction. Number one injury in most adults, shoulders. Take it cross body. So we're going to work on that mobility here. Stop. Let's go the other direction. Let's turn that hand. Down we go. Perfect. Other way. Big reach, palm up. Take it all the way across your body. Beautiful. Good. Shake it out. Let's watch the next one. Same thing. Other side. Here we go. Let's start cross body. We're going to go early. Take it down. Here we go. Stop it. Let's go the other direction. There you go. Okay, big, big, all the way across the body. Stop it. And let's go back the other direction. Reach back, palm down. Perfect. Let's go the other way. There you go. All the way across the body. Other way. You got it, Angela. Turn that palm. Big breath in, other way. All the way across the body. Last one, here we go. Turn, face the palm down. Very good. Now just watch the next move, okay? This is going to be a spinal curl. So I'll turn this way just to show you. So we're going to do a spinal curl down. We're going to squat. We're gonna reach our front palms forward. Your heels might come off the ground, that's totally fine. And then we're gonna roll it back up. Take your arms to your sides, big strong pull chest up. Go again. Take it nice and slow, the slower the better. Take it down, take it to your squat, reach forward, and reverse it. Let's pull it in nice and strong. Good, switch it, keep going. Squat it down, reach it. Nice and slow. Sometimes I tend to come up too fast on that. Perfect, let's go. Big reach. Oh, I love that one. Big, strong pull. Okay, watch this next one, okay? So we're actually gonna stand like this. You're gonna take all your weight to one side, it doesn't matter, and then you're gonna drive your knees forward. And we're just gonna switch from side to side, and we're gonna hold our body low and see how I'm pushing my knees forward almost over the toes a little bit. So we're really bringing those knees forward. Chest stays nice and proud. You got the option, if you can't lift the feet for balance issues, you've got the option to just take the toes down, but do the same movement. So this is called an ankle march. So we're just going from side to side. We tend to neglect our poor ankles. They do a lot of work for us. There you go. So again, a little bit less advanced option, more advanced option. Okay, watch the next one. This is called, and I'll demo this way to start. Okay, so this one's called a wrist walk. So we're right here, kind of in a tabletop, but with our butt back a little, and then we're gonna walk those hands, fingertips pointed towards our knees, and then we're gonna walk them back out away just as far as we can, moving an inch or two at a time. So we're just kind of going back and forth. Our forearms also do a lot for us. They type for us, they drive for us, right? They lift things. Doesn't that feel good, Angela? Yeah, you got it, Michelle, keep going. The next one is one of my favorite ones. It's called a spinal wave. Beautiful. Okay, watch this one. I'm gonna demo by showing you from the side to start. So think of this as an up dog position. Then we're gonna think of this as like almost going into a cat pose, all the way down into child's pose, and then we reverse the movement. So we're dropping down right there into our upward dog. Lift your chin, big cat pose, and into your child's pose. So you want it to be like a wave. Mobility is so important. We work so hard in our other workouts. Let's give your body the love it deserves and work on the motion. Good, keep going. Yes, that looks good, Angela. Let's see that big C curve. Awesome, okay, now watch the next one. I'm gonna take this seated position because it's comfortable for me, but you can also do like crisscross applesauce if you want. You're gonna bring your arms out to the side and you're just gonna reach and see how I've got this palm down, this palm up, and I'm gonna reach to the side and then I'm gonna switch to the other side. This is such a great one for your rotator cuff. So I'm looking towards that palm that's facing up and kind of sliding my body to the side. It's called a screwdriver. Big reach side to side. Andrew, I hope you love this one. This is a gift you're giving yourself right now, friends. Isn't it, Angela? I got a friend here with me in studio, Angela. There you go. Beautiful. How'd that feel? Pretty good, right? Okay, let's see what we got next. Okay, this one's pretty cool. So we're gonna bring it up this direction. I'll show you from here just so you can see it. Okay, you're basically gonna be like Charlie's Angel, and then you're gonna pull it in and lift your chest. So right there, see how my shoulders round? Getting a lot of space between those vertebrae on the top of the spine. Big reach. Proud chest. Really curve it. Now I want you guys to do this same exact thing, but let's switch legs. So big pull and roll. If you need a little bit more stability, you can pop up that back toe. Beautiful. All right, what do we got next? Okay, this one's super cool, okay? So I'll actually show you this direction again. So we're gonna be in a tabletop position, then you're gonna almost collapse into your scapula, and then you're gonna push up out of it. So we collapse down, and then we push up out of this. If you want to advance this move a little bit, you can hover your knees, but we're dropping those shoulder blades down and then pushing back up. So if you look, my arms actually stay straight. I'm just working my shoulder blades. There you go. This one's really great for your posture. This is basically bear pose. And if you hover those knees, you'll be in that bear position. But it's called a bear scapula push-up. There you go, you got it. Perfect, okay. Now we're gonna flip those bodies. And we're gonna do basically like a reverse tabletop position, okay? So we're gonna start here. We're gonna lift those hips up. We're gonna drive the knees forward, and then we're gonna kind of straighten the legs, but you don't have to straighten them all the way. So we lift those hips, take the knees forward, come on the toes, and then we rock it back. But you wanna keep your back nice and flat. So if you straighten the legs too much, you might round your back. See how I'm rounding my back there? Just keep it nice and strong. Come over the toes and back. And we're moving nice and slowly. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Knees over toes. By the way, there's a really good Instagram guy called Knees Over Toes. You should follow him. No, I didn't get paid to say that. Perfect, last one. How you doing, Ange? There you go. Bring it up. Beautiful. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. If you like surfing, I call this the surfer move, okay? So we're gonna take those legs out like this, and then we're gonna form a 90-degree angle on one side. So I'm kind of finding my spot here, and then I'm just gonna keep those feet still and take it to the other side. So we're just rocking from side to side, and then we're gonna start pulling those hands in towards our chest. There you go. So in case you're wondering, we're doing each of these exercises for 45 seconds. And then you get 15 seconds to see what's coming next. There you go. Do you feel it, Angela? Yeah, oh yeah. You be careful. Sound like Rice Krispies over there? Snap, crackle, pop. There you go. Good, last one. Now this one's really similar, except you're actually gonna do a little foot switch, lean forward, do a little foot switch, lean forward. So this is kind of like half pigeon as you're going from side to side. All right, join me. So this is like, I call it a surfer switch. You're looking for two 90-degree angles at the knees. So if you were to look over the top of me, ideally, you would see two 90-degree angles. So what we're doing here is we're opening everything up with dynamic movement before we move into our isometric stretch holds. Our bodies will be ready for that. This is definitely one of my favorite ones. Okay, good. Now,
rest.
We're gonna get into an alternating mountain climber position. Okay, so you're kind of in this position here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually drop your hip, and then you're gonna switch to the other side. So I'm dropping my hip.
Work.
You can see here, I'm actually like turning my body to the side. See how I turn it out, drop the hip. Trying to keep my knees over my ankles. Trying to keep my shoulders over the top of my wrists. This is such a great one to stretch out those hips on the laterals, the gluteus medius. Love this one. Take your time, by the way. Find your pace. That's really important to find your pace. That was it, good.
Rest.
All right, let's see what we got up next. Deep lunge. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come into a lunge position, and you're going to take one elbow down, then the other, and then come back up on the hands. Now, is everyone going to get their elbow down to the ground? No. Okay, so you can always put, if you need to, blocks or books underneath. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start to switch legs. Okay, so down, down, up, up, switch legs. Deep breath in. Again, feel free to pause this here and get yourself some books or something for your elbows if you can't quite make it down to the ground. I get it. I'm not very good at this one either. Just means I should do it more. Almost there. This is our last one. Hold it strong. You also have the option, by the way, to do this one next time you do it. I didn't show you, but you can do that one from your knees. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're actually going to stand up for this next one. It's been a while since we've been up here, right? And all you're going to do is grab one ankle. Excuse me. Like I said, all you're gonna do, and I said that wrong anyways, you're gonna grab the meaty part of your foot, step down, and then grab the meaty part of your foot on the other side. Now here's where our balance comes in. Put your weight in your big toe on the planted foot. So I'm sinking my weight into my big toe, grabbing the meaty part of the top of my foot. Let go. I hope your balance is better than mine. I need to take my own advice. Sink the weight into the big toe, slow down. Now I got it. You got it? Give it a nice pull back. Let's do one more. Oh, that felt so good. Okay, now on this one, I'm gonna show you from the side first. And watch me from the front here. Okay, so we're gonna drop our knee. We're gonna lean forward into our hip flexor, and then we're gonna straighten that leg. And we're literally just gonna be rocking back and forth, opening up the hip flexor, and then the hamstring. I like to give my foot a little bit of a flex here. So obviously, we'll do this on one side and then on the other. Good, Janine, stay with me. Now, I'm not looking at the camera as much as I usually do. And the reason for that is it's really important to keep your neck in a neutral spine position. So I don't want your head up here, okay? And I don't want it down here. That's why I show you the stretch before we do it, okay? Perfect. Now let's move to the other side. As a reminder, on the opposite side, we're just gonna bend into that hip flexor and then straighten that leg. Go ahead and join me in 3, 2, and 1.
Work.
Getting a real good look at the top of my head today. Breath continuing to flow. So what you can look forward to coming after we do all of our dynamic stretching is you can look forward to us holding our stretches, isometric stretching. Perfect. Last one. Awesome. Okay, great job. I'm going to show you the next one. This one is called the scorpion. I'll actually show it to you from the side. You're going to take one leg, lift it up, arm is to the outside, lift it up and over the top, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I want you to notice that I'm extending that arm straight out to the side, that I'm tapping my toe to. And I want you to just move nice and slowly. There you go, Angie. Yes, perfect. Ideally, you're darting your hands straight out from your shoulder, and you might even get a little foam rolling on your quad on the outside as you roll over to the other side. This is called a scorpion. Got time for one more. Beautiful. Okay, let's watch for the next move. This one's called rocking frog. I'm actually gonna show it to you from this direction first. So you're gonna just split your knees, flex your ankles, bring it down. You're gonna take it back, and then you're gonna take it forward. Can you feel it? And you're just very much going at your own pace here. Not rounding, not arching your back. Just keeping it nice and flat. And moving it back and forth. Great hip opener for your groin as well. What do you think, Pat? Doesn't this look good? You want to do it, don't you? There you go. Yes, it's so good. Awesome. Let's take a look at the next one. We're basically going to bring ourselves into like a 90-degree angle here. Bring this arm up, open it all the way to the outside. So you got your hand behind your ear, and then you're going to close those elbows together. So we're just going back and forth. You got your knees to one side. Hips are at about a 90-degree angle. Legs are at about a 90-degree angle. So depending on your mobility, you might be able to get that elbow all the way to the ground. You might not. Keep pressing play on this video. Maybe you'll get there. Yeah? Find yourself holding your breath. Stop it. Good. Okay.
Rest.
And then we got to do the same thing on the other side, right? So just drop those knees to the other side. Okay. Bring your hands behind your ears. Open it up to one side. And then close that book.
Work.
Might find one side is stickier than the other. You feel that, Angela? Is one side, yeah, one side is just not quite as cooperative. There you go, Julie. Enjoy this. Breathe through it, Jennifer. Got it, Mike. This is the last in our series of dynamic movement. And we're going to start to move into our stationary stretching. Beautiful. Okay. Shake it out. Great job. Okay. So what we've done is we have prepped our body for our isometric stretching. That means we're ready to hold our stretches because we've gotten our muscles nice and warm. This is great if you didn't just do this post-workout, but you can always do this post-workout. Okay, Ange, you ready? Okay. We're going to go into our isometric. They're primarily isometric holds. Now, here's what's going to change. We were doing 45 seconds and then 15. To see the next exercise that was coming. We're going to be holding our stretches for 30 seconds, but I'm still going to give you 15 seconds to see the next stretch before it happens, okay? Are we ready? Angela, are we ready? Okay, so here's our 15. First one we're going to do
Starting session.
is we're going to bring it into our downward dog position. So pull your tights up, or your shorts, okay? Get yourself ready. Take yourself into a tabletop position, hands forward about a couple inches from there. Lift your hips to the sky. Totally cool to keep a little bend in your knees. I am not very flexible. That's one of my goals for this year. And that's one of the reasons we're doing this video. Now I want you to push those heels down one at a time. Walk in the dog, lifting those heels nice and high and breathing through it. Now take a deep breath in, come onto the balls of both of your feet, take a deep breath in, and then I want you to exhale, push into those shoulders and drop your heels to the earth for 3, 2,
Rest.
1. Good job. From there, you're just gonna bring it down. You're gonna find your version of up dog. Hands are right by your shoulders. You're gonna lift it up. And then what we're gonna do to start is you're gonna wag your tail a little bit.
Work.
So I'm actually wagging my booty from side to side, keeping my shoulder blades down and back. Now take a deep breath in, lift your chin, and hold. Open and close your mouth a few times. Three, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna do seated
Rest.
cactus. Okay, or kneeling, I guess I should say. So you're gonna come up here. You're gonna lift your arms up nice and tall. And then you're gonna bring those arms down, drive your hips forward.
Work.
So you're basically looking at the wall behind you. Take a deep breath in, lift your arms back to the sky. Big exhale, go right back to your cactus, drive your hips forward, look at that back wall. Hold it there. Lift it up. Good job, you guys.
Rest.
Okay. Now I'm going to choose to bring it down here. You can find any seated position that's comfortable for you. Next exercise is just a side body stretch. So you're going to grab one wrist, pull up, and then pull to the side, and then just gaze up towards that. For in this case, for me, it's going to be my left side. For you, probably your right. Really push into that lateral side right here, and do your best to keep your hands back. Drop it, switch to the other side. Same thing, pull those arms back, gaze up. Beautiful. down. Runner's lunge is
Rest.
next. Okay, so you have the option for knee up or knee down here. This is the knee down option. You got your knee right over the top of your ankle. This is the knee up option. Okay. Hold it here.
Work.
And then you got the option to twist that body out, but you want to keep those hips square to the ground. Try to keep that breath flowing. Bring it down. And then just the same thing on the
Rest.
opposite side. So we're gonna bring it up. Make sure our knee is right over the top of the ankle, right? Option to keep the knee down. Option to lift it up. Take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, we'll turn it out to the outside.
Work.
This is optional too, by the way. Just the runner's lunge is pretty cool. The hard part for a lot of us is staying still for 30 seconds. I like that. Roll your wrist. I like that. Beautiful. Okay, bring it down.
Rest.
Awesome job. Let's take a look at what's next. Okay, our hamstring stretch. So, we're just gonna bring it right here. If this
Work.
isn't comfortable, find another hamstring stretch. Then I want you to just walk those hands forward, keep your back nice and flat, and I want you to notice that I'm flexing that ankle. So it's almost like you're bringing your ribs down to your quad. It's only for 30 seconds. You got this. That was awesome. And then
Rest.
obviously we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. By the way, you can do this shoes on or shoes off. It's totally up to you. All right, so we're doing the exact same thing on this stubborn left side here. Okay, so find your
Work.
sweet spot and hold. This side is not cooperative for me. I don't know about you guys. We're almost there. Awesome. Let's give our quads
Rest.
some love, okay? So we're gonna choose to do a side lying quad stretch. You're gonna lie on your side, hand in your head, or you can have your head on your bicep, either way. You're gonna reach back again for the meaty part of the top of your foot,
Work.
and then just give it a nice pull back. So if you're right here, that's fine. But if you wanna pull it back further to get the hip flexor involved, that's great too. Awesome. And then same thing,
Rest.
other side. Is this the least you guys have heard me talk? I know, it's crazy, right? Just want you to enjoy this chill music. So doing your best to avoid touching your joints.
Work.
That's why we grab the meaty part of the foot here. It feels so good, Janelle, right? See if you can smile. You're giving yourself a gift. It's worth smiling for. Perfect. Next up, this is
Rest.
one I call pretzel. I'll give you a couple of modifications. I'm going to show you the most advanced option first. I'm stacking my knees one on top of the other, okay? This here alone is amazing, okay? Now what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna take that arm and bring it cross body. Now let me show you another option. And and I'm gonna actually show you this from the side, okay, is to take that same leg and then you're gonna twist towards that top leg. I call it a Barbie doll stretch. So you're stretching the same area either way. This one I call the pretzel, because you look like a pretzel, right? Right there. With every exhale, see if you can sink just a little deeper here. Perfect.
Rest.
Just hold it there.
Work.
Perfect. All right, let's take a look at the next one. The next one's going to be your figure four. It's kind of like upside down pigeon. So you're going to bring it into a figure four position right here. And then you have the option to keep your foot on the floor, to pull back on your hamstring, or if you're more mobile, you might be able to grab your shin and then just drop your head to the ground. Or as long as your chin's up, you can leave it lifted. Okay, we're gonna do it on the other side, but before we do that, I just want you to get rid of the space between your knees. Give yourself a big hug to stretch the glute. And then I want you to switch to the other side. Now again, one side is gonna be a little bit more tricky than the other. You got the option for foot down, hamstring, or shin. Angela, would you ever stretch for 45 minutes on your own? But you're doing it today. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and close it up. Give yourself that hug again one more time. And then we're gonna go into a little bit more of a stationary frog stretch. So we did the rocking frog stretch before. Now we're gonna do that stationary hold. So same exact position. Bring it down to your elbows, but I will have you rock just a little bit until you find that spot that really needs opened up, and then I want you to hold it there. Feel free to close your eyes and just enjoy this deep stretch. I could definitely have held that one longer for sure, but it's a good one. Okay. Now, do you guys remember the wrist stretch that we did, the walking wrist stretch? This is gonna be kind of similar to that, okay? Except for this time, I'll show you totally from the side. This time, we're just gonna keep our elbows right over the top of those wrists, and we're gonna sit back as much as we can, but we gotta keep those palms down. You find you're wearing your shoulders as earrings, take them out, drop your shoulders. Perfect. Roll it out.
Rest.
Let's move on to the next one. You're gonna like it. It's our supine twist. So we're gonna take it down to our backs for the next one. You're gonna bring your arms out into a T position. I'll show you from this angle a little bit, okay? Put your head on the ground, and then you're just gonna rock from one side to the other. What we're gonna do after this, though, is we're gonna hold it on one side for 15 seconds, and then we're gonna hold it on the other side for 15 seconds. So in the middle, take a little break, give yourself a hug, grab those shins, tell yourself, I love me. Did you do it, Angela? I love me. Arms out, drop your legs to the right or left, doesn't matter.
Work.
And hold. Great if you can take a look over the opposite shoulder. Now lift your top leg, let the other leg join it, and then drop your knees to the other side and look over the other shoulder. Awesome. I hope you love this one. This is one of my favorites. We're actually going to put ourselves on a rack, okay? You're going to point your toes and you're going to reach overhead, and I want you to get as long as you can. So you're reaching through your toes and you're reaching through your fingertips. Get nice and long and breathe like you're on a rack and you're being pulled in 2 directions. Now I want you to flex your ankles, and instead of pushing through your toes, I want you to push through your ankles. So really take a look at my feet. I'm still reaching through my fingertips, but now I'm pushing through my heels. Awesome. Okay, last one, you guys. Child's pose. A lot of you know how to do this one, but there's just different variations of it. So you're going to bring your big toes together, okay? You're going to walk your hands forward and take your butt back. How wide your knees are just depends on you and what feels good for you. So walk those fingertips forward as much as you can. Big toes are together. So I'm actually on my fingertips here and hold. I let my head just rest gently on the ground and breathe. Perfect.
Rest.
Great job, you guys. Okay, slowly roll it up. Roll those shoulders back. I'm gonna stop my timer because we don't need it anymore. All right, let's take our hands nice and high. Deep breath in. Bring your palms together. Bring your hands down to heart center. Really relax your shoulders. Take a nice, deep, well-deserved bow and check it off. Great job. You guys gave yourself an amazing gift today. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.